Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Vlogmas day 23. I cannot believe this is the last Vlogmas episode that I'm going to be filming for. This month has flown by. I cannot believe we're at the very end. Not too much going on today, but it's my last day at work before I have to go back after Christmas, so the break is very, very much needed, so I'm looking forward to my few days off, and we'll just see what we get up to for the rest of the day. So let's go ahead and do the advent calendar. Advent calendar, day 23. What do we got? Ooh, Lifesavers butter rum. Interesting. I don't even know what this would taste like. My brain thinks it would taste like butterscotch. I don't know. Excited to try these. So I mentioned in yesterday's Vlogmas that I would go over how I edit my Instagram photos, just because I've been really into it since I rebranded my Instagram basically. So my feed is kind of a mixture of the modern bright whites and also a combination of like warmer neutrals as well. So I've already posted 2 out of the 3 photos for my weekly fashion outfit upload kind of deal, and I'm about to upload the 3rd one, so I thought I would show you guys how I edit them essentially. I'll probably put some screenshots on screen so you can screenshot if you like the way these photos look. So this is the photo that I'm looking to edit. It doesn't look, bad. I just feel like it could have some pizzazz. The other photos that go along with it are this one. So black is very, very prominent in this photo. And this was the other one. So we're gonna go ahead and edit this guy. I go between using 2 editing apps, so Lightroom and Pixar. I feel like those are the 2 most basic apps you can use. I'm not high tech in any way, but these work great for me. So I start out in Lightroom and I'm gonna go ahead and select my photo, and I actually already have a preset made. So I just named it Instagram Tan, and it brings a lot of the oranges and tans and browns forward, but I definitely want black to be more prominent. It usually is in most of my photos. That's how I edit it. So let's go ahead and start. So for this preset, I set exposure to plus 0.51, contrast is 0, highlights are negative 52, then shadows are at 60. In my opinion, it just brings kind of the white light forward a little bit more. Then to also bring out the whites, I set the white light to 50 and blacks to negative 25. I haven't really figured out why going backwards on the blacks makes it more darker, but it does. So I set it at 25, but I will usually go back in with every single photo and make the blacks darker. I'm just gonna gradually scroll until it's black enough for me. I'm gonna go ahead and set it at 60. So then moving on to the little color tab, with temperature, I bump it up to +7. Tint is +6. Leave the vibrance alone, and then saturation is -10. I don't like an overly saturated photo. That's just not really my vibe. And then this is the part that I feel like plays a major role in the coloring of my photos. So in this top right corner, we go to the color mix wheel, and it took me a second to figure out what this was actually doing, but basically in Lightroom, it's targeting the areas where there is a specific color. So for example, the first one is the red, and I could be wrong, but I think it would be targeting my lips, so I can change the color, the brightness, the hue of the redness in my lips. So this definitely is what customizes my photos and creating that consistent color theme across my feed. So without touching things, the hue on red is +22, saturation +41, luminance -20. Then we move over to orange. Now I found that orange is my skin tone. In some photos it definitely looks too orange, so you can play around with that, but without touching it. The hue is -12, saturation +9, luminance -10. Then moving on to yellow, I don't like a lot of yellow in my photos, so most of that's bumped down. So the hue is -65, saturation is -87, and luminance is +13. Moving on to green, I left green completely alone besides the hue, that's set at +16. Moving on to light blue, hue is -5, saturation +50, luminance +93. Then moving on to the darker blue, hue is -34, saturation +9, luminance +83. Moving on to violet, the hue is +12, and the rest of it I just leave alone and set at 0. And finally moving on to the pinks, hue is +4, saturation +19, then luminance +20. So usually I'll play with the orange because sometimes my skin tone can look too dark, and like if you've ever seen me in person, I am very, 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 very light skinned, so I don't want to look, you know, like not myself. I think a little bit of glow is nice, so I usually just go in and play around with those. Also, when there's a lot of black in my photo, sometimes it can come across as blue, which is where I have to go in again in the color mixing. So I'll usually go to like the dark blue, so it probably doesn't show up on camera, but over here where there's light, the black looks blue. So I can adjust that to make it more black. So I just took the luminance down to -25, and that took a little bit of the shadowing over here from the light. And then I think I'm gonna take the saturation all the way down. Again, it kind of takes like that blue light that's bouncing off from this side. And then for the hue, I'm gonna put it at 15. So there's no hint of blue anywhere. My shirt is completely black, which I like. Okay, so I'm done in the color mixing. Next, I'm going to go to effects here at the bottom. Texture is 0, clarity is 24. That just makes it, you know, obviously a little bit more clear. That's it under effects. Next, I'll go to detail. Sharpening is at 0. Then noise reduction is 46, so I just think that kind of like helps get rid of any unnecessary textures. And then detail is at 58, and that's it. So this is my final photo. I think it goes great with my feed and with the other photos that I already edited. So I'll put a side-by-side up quickly of what they look like. And that's it. Let me know if you try this. I mean, it certainly helps me as far as like time goes with making sure all my photos like look the exact same. So definitely try it out. Let me know. Also, what I was gonna say as far as like PicsArt, so to be very clear, I do not like manipulate or change my body in any way with editing. I think that's a little bit ridiculous, but I will be honest, here and there, like there will be texture on my skin. My acne scars do show up every now and then. So that's what I use PicsArt for, to kind of go in and like spot little areas. Like there's a tiny area right there that's a little bit aggravating to look at. So that is all I pretty much use PicsArt for. So that's it for this little tutorial. Hello. So I just got back home from work. Such a busy day. I cannot believe that it was my last day before Christmas. Not for good, but I have been working every single day for the past 2 weeks, and like I have tomorrow off, I have Christmas off. Oh, it feels so good to be done for a couple of days. But I just got home and I got an Amazon package. Some of these things are for my mom, which I'm not going to show. So I thought I would like quickly show you what I got in my little Amazon order. So I have been wanting to try these clips for a while. I got them in both black and white, but these are like the creaseless clips to kind of keep your hair out of the way. I wanted to try them, but especially now since I have my little aggravating curtain bangs. Not aggravating, I love the way they look, but when I pull my hair up in a ponytail, like sometimes I just don't want hair in my face, okay? So I got black and white in those. And then this is something that I have been wanting to try. This is a Milani, I think it's a baked blush. I'm not entirely sure, but I got the shade Berry Amore. And what drew me to this was that it has a little bit of shimmer in it, so it's not completely matte. All the products I use on my face are all matte and powdered. Like I don't use any creams or whatever. I don't love using cream products anyway, but I thought if I got something with a little bit of shimmer, I wouldn't look so like one-dimensional. This does look a little dark, which I'm nervous about, but it's okay. It wasn't that expensive. And there's another shade that I have my eye on at Target, so all is well. So we got Zoe's for dinner, and I got one of my favorite dishes. I always get this. This is the steak kebabs, and I also get it with like roasted vegetables and then the turmeric rice. So excited to dig in. I also may open this guy some Pinot Grigio for the evening. So I'm just winding down the night. I poured myself some hot peppermint tea. Love peppermint tea so much. I just think it's like a good way to wind down, and I actually don't put any sugar in my peppermint tea. I don't know, I still feel like I'm kind of having a treat, but like there's no sugar in it. So I am gonna go ahead and go to bed, and tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm so excited, and tomorrow is the last day of Vlogmas. So we'll see what we get up to, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning, welcome to Vlogmas day 24. It's the Vlogmas finale. It's the final day. I cannot believe we're here. Like the month flew by so quickly, and I'm gonna miss vlogging. Like it's gonna be a little bit weird to wake up tomorrow and not pick up the camera, but it's going to be a very much needed break, but no worries. Vlogs will continue, just you know, I need a couple of days. So no work today. Holy moly. We're still gonna get up to a few things, so it's actually pretty early at the moment. Mom and I are gonna go get some cookies for our traditional Christmas Eve high tea. So every Christmas Eve we go all out and we do this big like British style tea. We used to do it like every Sunday, but we found that we just love doing it on Christmas Eve. It's kind of like our Christmas Eve big dinner sort of thing. So we are going to get cookies. Probably gonna get a coffee on the way because it's early, and like I don't do early mornings, you know. Got some Christmas wrapping to do today. I know on Christmas Eve, like that's very last minute, but it'll get done. I'm actually waiting on one of my mom's last presents to come in today, and I don't think it's coming in because of all the delays, but I mean she'll eventually get it, so it's fine. So my mom told me this morning that I need to be ready to leave the house at 9 a.m. and guess who is ready? And guess who is not? So because it's the last day of Vlogmas, we're going to do the last advent calendar day, and this is a little bit bittersweet because I kind of feel like this will be my last advent calendar. I hope in a way it is, because that would mean I'm back here again next year. We're gonna manifest that does not happen, but we're gonna go ahead and do the final day right now. All right, day 24. It's a Macy's card. Oh, Mom, you did not have to do that. She knows that there's still stuff from Macy's that I want from the Danielle Bernstein collection. My gosh, what a finale. Thank you so much, Mom. You literally did not have to do that. That's so nice. That's a little bit weird. Like you're putting tape on yourself to hold your body parts together. Are you Frankenstein? So Mom and I just got Starbucks, and I got the Irish cream cold brew. I've actually had this before, and It really is like just a little bit of a step up from the regular cold brew or the vanilla sweet cream cold brew. That's my usual go-to, but this is a part of their like holiday drink collection. And then we also got some egg bites, but we got the bacon Gruyere, and they're super good. So we're gonna enjoy our Christmas Eve breakfast on the way to get cookies. Also, I didn't realize this until we were walking out the door, but we're gonna go play Santa today, and we're gonna deliver some presents to some of my mom's friends. Sierra told me the other day that she was watching my Vlogmases. I don't know if you're watching this, Sierra, but we're going to see your Nana today to give her a little present. So it'll be good to, are we gonna see her? Or are we just gonna leave it?
I'm just gonna leave it.
Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna get a little surprise today. So Merry Christmas to her, and then we're gonna go see my mom's friend, Ellen. So see you guys in a bit. So we just went to Crumble Cookies. This is a new little cookie ice cream place in our area, but they're so cute and so aesthetic with their little baby pinks. So we got a 4-pack. They look so yummy. So we got a birthday cake, a chocolate chip, ginger snap, and then a peppermint one. And this one's chilled, like it's really cold on my leg actually. But I don't even know like if you can tell, but against my hand, these things are huge, and I have long fingers. They're really very big. So like I said, we're having our little tea tonight, so we're probably gonna have like a little sample of each of these, but if not, I mean, we'll just have some tomorrow for Christmas. So Christmas tradition that we have kept since we went to London, we do Christmas crackers here. They're not popular here in America, very popular over in the UK. But essentially what we do is one person grabs one end, the other grabs the other, and you pull really hard, it makes a pop, and there's a little gift inside. So I'm gonna do mine. 3, 2, 1. Oh, it didn't even pop out. Well, here, pull it.
We can do the other one.
There we go. So what did I get in mine? Well, there's always a Christmas crown, which is a very English thing. We're gonna wear those when we have our tea. It also comes with a riddle or a joke. And this is my little prize. I got the wine stopper. Yay. What?
We'll have to look at the box.
I got a wine stopper. Okay, so my joke is, what word is always spelt wrong in the dictionary? Wrong. And then I have a trivia as well. So it says, what is the name of the skin that hangs from a turkey's neck?
Is that the waddle?
Yeah, good job. And Mom got cufflinks. And I think with the ones that we got, aren't all the gifts like sterling silver?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, yeah. All sterling silver. Pretty.
Why are false teeth like stars?
Because they sparkle. I don't know.
They both come out at night.
Ah.
And the trivia is, what did Dutch children hang by the fireplace before hanging stockings?
Their hosiery.
Nope.
Socks.
Stocking. Nope.
Pillowcases.
Nope.
Baskets. Candy canes. Gloves. Mittens. I don't know.
Shoes.
Guys, we have reached the end of Vlogmas. Oh, that's so sad now that I say it out loud. So it's the end of the night of Christmas Eve. My mom and I just had our traditional British high tea. It was so delicious and we're so full. Like, I literally cannot breathe because we had so many sweets. But we're just gonna spend some good old time together and watch the Polar Express. That's how we always end our Christmas Eve before Christmas Day. So we're just gonna go enjoy ourselves. I wanted to say thank you guys so much if you kept up with my Vlogmas this year. I hope I get to do it again next year, and I'm hoping things will be a little bit more busy and ramped up in comparison to this year. It's been a very weird year. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas if you celebrate Christmas, or just have a happy holidays in general. Subscribe if you aren't already. Give this video a big thumbs up, and I'll see you guys sometime hopefully soon. Bye.